Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat Bluma and I am an author of a book called The Journey of Forgiveness. I've written a few other books, but we'll get to those later. This book is really the book that captured my heart and was really, one of those things you ever get that's like your life calling. You're like, okay, this is it, God. I think I finally figured out what you got for me. That was this. He made it all worthwhile. Made it all worthwhile. And he always does. So my story began in 2004 when I went kicking and screaming into a retreat that was held at a woman's house where this woman had come in and she was teaching us about generational sin and about forgiveness. And I had pretty much just encountered psychopathy in the church at a level that I had never encountered, spiritual warfare that I didn't even know was a thing. And I was at a place where I was hurting and so confused. And here it was, this church telling me to forgive, 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 but the church hurt me. That person at the church, they betrayed trusts and allegiances and alliances, and the people that I was trying to forgive, they came from the church, and all I kept hearing was, you need to forgive. God wants you to forgive. He needs you to forgive. You can't be free unless you forgive. He doesn't forgive you unless you're forgiven. And I thought, my gosh, yes, yes, God, I want what you want. But I don't have the first clue how to do that. I can say I forgive someone, but in the middle of the night, I'm still swallowing my own stomach acids. I can say that I want to let them go and I want to bless them, but the tears were contrary to that belief and that truth. And so therein lies the journey that started in 2004, 2005. Maybe it was a little later than that. Oh, yeah, no, I guess that's when I started my business. That's when I really needed to learn forgiveness. But I didn't actually begin my forgiveness journey, I guess, until 2010, 2011. So um, I'd walked into this retreat, and it was the first time someone had ever actually taken this thing called forgiveness and actually broke it down in a way that could be done again and again and again. And that started God and my journey of putting it together in a way that could be easy to digest. And he made some changes and he added some things, and over the course of writing the book this year, he would literally wake me up in the middle of the night to write something down because he was so excited to get it into your hands. And I could cry over the fact that I've seen this process work. I've seen people get healed from generations of abuse, of pain. I've seen reconciliation, although that's not necessarily the point. Um, I've seen it all. I've seen it all. I've seen miracles right in front of my eyes. And God downloaded this book to me. And how I know it was God is that if you asked me to rewrite this book today, that would not have happened. It would not happen. I look at this book as if it's the first time I'm seeing it when I see it. And that's when I know that it is, in fact, divinely inspired. And the fact that he said, these are my words. So, right? So, like, give them away. So, here we are. Now, on that note, you can buy this book. You can go to forgivenessfreedomfighter.com and you can download a copy of it. They have a soft copy so you can make additional copies of the worksheets, which you might find helpful, but there's also some additional blank pages in the back, so you can make copies of those as well. And we are going to go through this pretty much page by page, so if you don't want to buy the book or if you don't have means to buy the book, that's okay. We'll still get through the content and we'll still show you how to do all this good stuff. We will have, at Forgiveness Freedom Fighter, we do have a community there, and I do believe I will do a community here as well. And eventually, I will do some group coaching because I do find that when we hear other people's stories in a respectful and loving way, that God uses other people's stories to heal us, to know that we're not alone, as you surely are not. Um, so that is what we are going to do here on this channel. And we're going to start out by making an introduction to me. So my name is Catherine Bluma. I am a coach. I am a master life coach with World Coaching Institute, which I attended in 2012. I then used that coaching throughout my tenure as the CEO of a cybersecurity organization, where I was very blessed to help some of the largest companies that you have ever heard of protect their digital assets. I am a wife and a mom. I also have two beautiful rescues, two little baby fur babies, which may or may not make their way onto this channel at certain times. And I am a devout lover of Jesus. I came to know Jesus in my 20s, and I found out he had always been searching for my heart, and he hasn't stopped ever since. I love the natural as well as the supernatural, and all of that will be discussed as we go through this book, because some things, quite frankly, we just need God for. Um, and these pages are filled with lots of biblical references. We hear about God's heart, God's mind, and as we go through this together, I am so looking forward to hearing about your freedom, hearing about your journey, hearing about all that God's going to do for you through this journey. So with that, I look forward to getting started as soon as possible. So make yourself a great day. Be blessed. Love the unlovable, because you were once there too. All right. Be good.